Hey everyone, I'm here with Maureen Tatum. Maureen, thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited for our agents. A lot of them already know you, and yet I'm excited for the ones that don't to get connected with you and learn more. So tell everyone a little bit about you, maybe how you got into real estate to begin with, and we'll go from there.
Sure, okay. It seems like I've always been involved in real estate, even prior to coming here 8 years ago. So prior to that, I had my own company doing property tax appeals on commercial properties.
Okay.
And also did that for Deloitte & Touche. I managed their practice in Phoenix as well for about 9 years.
Wow.
And prior to that, I was a real estate appraiser. So I still have my real estate appraisal license too.
Okay, so you understand appraisals, especially on the commercial side. That's very neat. I mean, do you feel like that sets you apart from other realtors?
It does. I really think that's one of the things that I bring to the table, and I tell people about that, potential clients. That's what makes me different from other from other real estate agents, because I have that background. I know what the appraiser is going to look for. I know exactly I know what he's going to use, he or she is going to use. I can explain that to my clients, so I can kind of help them understand the whole process. So
yeah, I mean, that's hugely valuable, especially in a market like today's fast-moving market where prices are constantly accelerating and the appraisal's not necessarily keeping up with that. And have you seen that a lot in the last couple years, where that's become even more crucial?
Yes, I think what's crazy about it, I've seen some where I thought there was going to be no issue with the appraisal, and the appraisal came in low. And because I'm a licensed appraiser, I could call that agent and that appraiser and say, hey, look, just let you know, I am a licensed appraiser as well. Can I ask you, did you use these sales and that sort of thing? So to me, it's very helpful just to be able to say I'm kind of on the same area of you. So I think that's helpful.
Very cool. Well, and you alluded to this. You've been with our brokerage for almost 8 years, and that's awesome. I mean, what is it maybe that even originally attracted you to our company? And more than that, like, what do you feel now is what keeps you here? What do you love about being part of KWAZ?
Yeah, I think I love the atmosphere of sharing, and if someone can help you, they will. I mean, I think I could call up even agents I don't know here. If I needed either coverage on an open house, could you help me out? I'm sure I would get a sure. What do you need? And because I know when people call me and ask me that question, I'm like, yeah, sure. what can I help you with? And I love our awesome brokers. I love Kate and Jim. So it's such a great environment. I actually love physically being in the office too.
We love you being here physically in the office.
Because opportunities have come to me that would not have come to me had I not been in the office.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So looking at your career, and I mean, I want to highlight the fact that you're in our top 20%, and of 400 agents. I mean, that's a really big deal, Maureen. And so congratulations to you. You continue to grow. I get to see kind of the behind the scenes of your business in ways that others don't. And you just, continue to grow and progress. And that's why we love being in business with you. Right. Is there something like, maybe through the course of your career, is there specific like training or event that has been really pivotal to you in your growth path?
Gosh, I think there's been several things. First of all, I have gotten a number of designations. I think they're really important because the more educated I am, I'm going to be able to help my clients.
Yeah.
And I try to go to family reunion, and there I can meet agents from other cities.
Yeah.
And so, I've done a number of referrals back and forth. So that has been awesome. What a great way, to have income coming in. I've done basically nothing. All I've done is refer, right?
Yeah.
And so that's been really awesome. So the classes that I took when I originally came were really helpful. I mean, the way I looked at it, this big hose is coming at me.
Right.
And I let it. I'm like, bring it on, I wanted to learn as much. I wanted to be a big sponge and learn as much as I could.
Yeah, I mean, that's so good. And I like to tell people, one of the pillars of Keller Williams, Arizona is being learning based. And if you come in, regardless of the appraisal background and being around real estate for a long time and high levels of production, if you will commit to being learning based, you will master yourself in a way that allows you to master this business. And you've done that.
Totally agree.
Tell me a little bit about, look into the future a little bit. What's kind of next for you in your business? What's the areas of focus for you as you look ahead?
Wow, there's just so many areas. I think I just really want to reach out to other agents, like California, Washington, Oregon, Chicago. I really want to network more with those agents because that seems to be the places where my business is coming from right now. Buyers are coming from those areas. So Really want to focus and try to do more networking with agents, in those areas.
So perceptive of you, and it's something that, I mean, that's something that sets you apart as well. A lot of agents don't recognize that. I mean, what you just said tells me you know where your business is coming from, you know what your lead sources are, and that's how we need to think as business people. How do you see Keller Williams Arizona being an integral part of that as you look ahead?
I do. Again, just love the idea of just being in an atmosphere of it's okay to ask dumb questions. I don't know the answers to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, every day it seems like I learn something more, which is just awesome. And I love the fact that I can just go to anybody and openly just say, what would you do under this circumstance? Yeah. Because it seems like in this business, because we're dealing with real estate and people, things are going to come up. Different things that didn't come up in the last 10 transactions, suddenly it's coming up now. And I think a lot of it is just having the confidence and being competent, knowing how am I going to answer it, what am I going to do, how am I going to resolve this, because I'm a problem solver.
Yeah, I think what you're speaking to is really what I tell agents when they come into our brokerage for the first time ever, which is even if you're a solo practitioner of real estate, you're never an island by yourself here at KW Arizona. You have a team of professionals where you really can say, hey, I may not know the answer at this moment, however, I have the person who knows the answer, and I'll get that. And it makes you such a powerful player in the industry from day one. So I want to say personally, thank you for choosing us. There's so many brokerages in the Valley that you could choose from, and I'm grateful for the way that you show up. You've committed to being learning based, and how you've even highlighted today just an abundance mindset of sharing and being willing to share with others. As someone in our office succeeding at a high level, you do that, and so I'm grateful for you, Maureen.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you've joined our brokerage too. Years ago that you did, so I'd love to have you here too. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. Guys, thanks for joining us for this interview. If you've not connected with Maureen, you need to, and we'll see you around the Market Center soon.